unique. This means that everyone eventually develops different thoughts and opinions about different things, and that's okay. My name is Briana, and I'm here to let you know that it's okay to be disliked. Some of us are very sensitive to what others think, while others are not. I know that I wish that I was one of those people who could just brush off what people think about me, but I'm not. I care a lot about the people I know and what they're thinking, so when I learn that someone dislikes me, it can be very hard to deal with. People always think and do things differently. Sometimes we might not like someone for their personality or the way they treat others, and other times we might not like them for silly reasons that we don't think a lot about. No one wants to be disliked. Feeling unliked can make you start doubting yourself, and that alone is a very sad feeling. It can make you wonder if maybe there's something wrong with you that you haven't noticed yet. Or maybe you're not fun to be around, or maybe everyone thinks this way of you and they've been hiding it all along. Whatever you are thinking can change you emotionally and can stop you from being the happy person everyone wants to be. The thing that people don't realize is that, even though it would be great, you don't have to be liked by everyone. For most of us, it's impossible for everyone to like us. Just as we don't like everyone we meet. And so, the truth is, it's not worth worrying about. It's hard work to be yourself all the time. It's hard to speak up for what you think is right, and to shamelessly love whatever it is you love, especially when you are worried about the people around you and how they may not like you for being so you. A lot of the time, it's not in our control whether people decide to like us or not. Which is why we shouldn't beat ourselves up for it. You just need to be you. We should not let things like that get to us so much. Life is a gift, and it's too short to spend it worrying about what others think about us. Because the people who really accept you are the ones that matter, not the ones who just make you feel bad. Jesus was a man who most people didn't understand. What those people didn't see was that just because you don't understand something or someone doesn't mean it's wrong. Just because you disagree with what someone thinks doesn't make them a bad person. The fact that everyone was reacting to Jesus with fear because they didn't understand what was happening didn't stop Jesus. He was a person who was brave, who was himself, and who did exactly what he was brought into the world to do. His life and death teach us that there is sometimes a cost to standing up for the right thing, and a strong person will always make enemies. It is very easy for me to tell you to just ignore the people who don't like you and continue with your life. I'm going to be 100% honest when I say that for a lot of us, it's harder than just that. To learn not to worry or care so much about the fact that someone may dislike you, you have to accept yourself first. It's something so important in our lives. Learning to be okay with ourselves, inside and out, to not think bad thoughts about who we are as people. It can take a while, but as soon as you start thinking more positively about the person you are and learn to accept and believe the compliments you receive from others, the opinions of the people who dislike you will not matter. You will have your own self there to remind you that if you aren't hurting anyone, you are not doing anything wrong, and the people who choose not to look past the silly things they don't like you for aren't worth all of the attention you might be giving them. There will always be people who disagree with you, and as soon as you learn to accept it, you'll be so much happier with yourself. It's okay to be disliked. In fact, not paying attention to the people who bring you down will just make you a much happier person.